So, about the industry, you want to pursue music. Is there anything you'd like to change about the music industry?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I do want to pursue music, but I'm not a huge like. I'm not a huge like. Oh, I want to sing at the Grammys, like
Okay.
have all this fame. I just like I. So I don't really know if I've never really like thought that deeply into it. I guess, but like um, I don't know. I kind of ideally. I mean, I know this. Ideally, like if I could like pursue music and like be a musician and not have to and like be able to like support myself, that'd be like
Through your
awesome.
art.
Yeah, but like you know, um, I don't know. I don't really know if there's anything. Um,
Like you're not like a huge advocate for like
yeah,
yeah,
I just
like, okay.
play.
No, yeah, just play to play.
Yeah.
And so you consider it, is it cathartic for you? Like, is this a way to like to release tension? Like, has that ever been a part of it, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't tell you how many nights I've like stayed up all night and just like played
Yeah.
just for if I couldn't sleep or something. Yeah, it's definitely like um, you know a way to like get out of this.
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. Um, so you just graduated. So what have you been doing since you graduated? You've just been jamming all over the place and.
I've actually been traveling a lot.
Oh, really?
I don't think I was home for more than like 15, 20 days like collectively throughout like the summer.
Wow.
So I've been back for like a month now. I'm just kind of like
Cool.
yeah,
So we caught you.
yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Came back just in time.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. Is that something you've wanted to do for a while? Like just go out and.
I'm a big like I have family in like other countries and I just like and then all over like California and the States, and I took a road trip to the Grand Canyon, which is
Ooh.
something I've always wanted to do with some friends, and so that was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it
Check
was just
off the
cool.
list.
Like yeah, it was like I just graduated college, like I gotta do something.
Yeah.
All my friends are like like job hunting all summer. I'm like
Right.
no, forget that. I'm gonna spend money.
Oh dear.
No. Like,
do you plan on going into a master's, or are you just gonna pursue up from here?
I've thought about it actually. I've thought
Okay.
a lot about masters, but that wouldn't be something that I would do for maybe like another year.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I really like
a lot of
if
people say that.
yeah, especially like with music. Like I really, the past 2 years I've always wanted to focus on it, and I haven't been able to because I've been in school, and so now I have that time in it, and so it's definitely something that I want to concentrate on right now.
Cool.
And then
That's good.
I don't know, possibly if stuff doesn't work out, then go back to school.
Right. Yeah. Fail safe.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we've talked about this cause. Are there any other causes you're particularly interested in? There we go. 2 words.
Yeah. I'm a part of a nonprofit called Yes North America, and it's
Okay.
I don't really like work for them, but I kind of I wouldn't call it like working for them, but I do a lot with them, and like and it's basically an organization to educate teens or young adults on homelessness and poverty, and and like educating them, and kind of like YES stands for Youth Equipped to Serve.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
I was like, got it.
So yeah, it's kind of like we do these trips in different cities around the country, and they're like weekend-long trips, and we go out and basically just like for instance, there's one going to be in Phoenix in a couple weeks, and so like a bunch of kids from Phoenix will come, and we'll spend the weekend just like educating them about the issues of homelessness, poverty, and then like the second half of the weekend kind of going out and exactly like putting like everything that we've taught them and that they've learned about these issues to like going to work basically, and like hanging out with people in the city, and
Very cool.
talking to people. And
Cool. So
Yeah.
you're involved in other areas. So okay, this is just for me personally because like I was never bombarded with, or I that's kind of a negative word for it, but like I don't know, people have not usually advertised these sort of not-for-profits things to me. How did you discover these? Like did you discover Generation Hopeful and Yes America?
Yes, North America.
Yes, North America.
Well, Generation Hopeful, like I said,
Right.
I heard about it through my brother who
Yeah,
was playing, and then after that, I actually, went to your website and like learned a lot about it. And then Yes North America is something that's through my church.
Oh, okay.
And so that's how, so that's, but it's cool because it like connects kids from like all over the country, and so, and then there's other issues like I don't know, like I'm wearing Tom's.
Right.
Tom's is
Okay.
an amazing organization that
Yeah.
yeah. So
Cool. Great. So speaking of like organizations and like how you learn about them, like is there anything you'd want to say like to the camera or to anyone? If you were to meet some random person on the street and you had the guts to just walk up to them and like tell them something you think that they could hear, what would you tell them?
about
Anything, about your life, about being themselves, about non-for-profits, about anything.
Man, I would say let's grab a coffee and I'll tell you everything.
That's good.
And then I'll like spill it. No, I don't know. I'd say, I guess about being who you are is a huge thing, and like even though it sounds cliche a little bit, and I mean I say it all the time.
Yeah.
But it's true though. Like I mean, especially like in high school, I think, speaking like from my, speaking personally, like I was totally one of those like, if I don't do this, they won't like me kind of girl, and like and that was like, and then in the end, I wasn't like fully accepted anyway. So then
that
but
didn't work.
it was definitely like I did stay true to who I was, and it's definitely something that like I would tell anybody to stay true to who you are, because like I learned back then, I learned so much that I am so glad I know now, and it's because like I stayed, I was who I was, and I was proud of it, like to be who you are and to be proud of that is amazing. It's an awesome thing that like, I don't know.
That's good. It's funny because like that's basically people who have come to this, people who have other organizations that they are a part of. That's something that they're saying is
Right.
like being who you are is what people want.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that kind of seems to be the case, and you seem to be someone who's pursuing that. So that's really cool. You're an advocate for what you preach, which is nice.
I am Caroline Ashkar, and I support Generation Hope.